Hello and welcome back to AJM Learn. Today I'm going to show you how to add a back to top button on your Squarespace site. So essentially we want people to be able to get around the site as easy as possible without bouncing. So I'm on my sandbox site right now, so it makes absolutely no sense. It's just where I do random things. But of course we want to add CTAs throughout, have this sticky nav. But what if they get to the bottom and then they're like, okay, well, I'm here. I didn't see what I wanted. A lot of people bounce. So let's add a back to top button. Two ways to do this. The first one I'm going to show you is just like manually doing it. So hop into your site, go into your footer. I mean, you could technically manually do this on every page, right? Like you could go on your last section of the page, add a button, and just like link back up to the very first section using that collection ID. That's tedious, but you could totally do it if you don't have that many pages. I did get, with the help of AI, write some code so that it can be universal. So you don't have to do it on every single page. So essentially add a button or any sort of link to your footer. So this could totally be like a text link. If you wanted to, do a hyperlink, you totally could. Doesn't make any difference. You could do a button. You could even do a photo if you want to create like a little arrow or something, whatever you want it to look like. I'll do a button for ease of, this demo. So rename it back to top or whatever you want it to say, or top of page. And then attach link. All this link needs to be is a hashtag #. You do need to make sure turn off open link in new tab. So that is the only thing that needs to be in the link. Let that save, and exit. And how that's going to work is with this code. So hop into your custom code injection. This goes in the footer. This is all in the post, so you can just paste it directly in. Essentially, this code is saying, whatever page you're on, let's refresh before we test. Whatever page you're on, click this button and it's going to take you to the top. So scroll down. Back to top works seamlessly. We can go on any page and it's going to take you back to the top of that page. So really cool, pretty simple. So totally go for that one if you want. I love a widget. I'm going to hop over to Elfsight. This is the other option here. I love Elfsight. I use their widgets all the time. So if you would rather like just customize in here and drop in their code and like not worry about this, totally fine. These are cool because these can be floating like on the side of your screen so they can follow you the whole way. The first option I showed you is just, placing it in the footer, which also works. This one has a little more like advancement to it. So go ahead and click create widget for free. I always say start with a template. So they have all these little templates built out. So start with one that you like this one's nice, kind of floats at the bottom. This one floats on the side. And you can see this is meant to be this way. You're seeing the mock-up here. So you can kind of see how they look when you click through them. Let's start here and click continue with this template. So then you can see, you can change the text, you can change the colors, you can change the sizes, everything, the position, like how much it's offset from the edge, if you want it on the right or left, floating or like embedded. So you can get really detailed with this. Scrolling speed, etc. From there, once you have it styled the way you want, you just click add to website for free. And if you don't have a account, it's going to ask you to sign up. I do have one. So once you do that, you're going to click publish. It'll probably ask you, what you want to do here. You can totally use the free one. It will have Elfsight branding, but it's a great way to go ahead and just get it on your site and see how it looks. So you can copy that code, hop over to your site. It'll say here, so you're going to place this I believe you're placing this in your header. Let's try it out. So let me get over, actually wrong site. That is my blog that you're looking at. Let's get over here. So let's remove that custom code we added before. Let's add this header code injection from Elfsight. Perfect. So now, yes, you can see it in action. Now, again, I did do the free one, so you can like see the branding, which is not ideal for this at all, but it's perfect for testing it. And we'll just kind of click through and make sure it works on every site. Looks great, works great. So you can totally test it out before deciding if you want to upgrade and, pay for it to get rid of the branding. All right. Hope that is helpful. Enjoy.